Hey everyone, hope that you are having a great Labor Day. Want to take a look at the forecast in case you have any outdoor plans, headed to the pool, headed to the lake, anything like that. It is going to be a beautiful day for that. Here's a look right now at the Thurman Dam cam for us overlooking Clarks Hill Lake. Beautiful sky conditions to start off our morning, right at 67 right now. So not too bad of a start. Plenty of sunshine, so that's going to help us warm up as we go throughout the afternoon. We can anticipate seeing those high temperatures in the upper 80s, middle 80s for us. Yeah, I'm not getting too ahead of myself there. So those middle 80s for this afternoon, right around that 84 degree mark. But again, that sunshine is going to stick around throughout the rest of the day for us. So not tracking any rain chances for our Monday. And today's forecast is really just going to be a copy and paste for our Tuesday forecast. So that's some good news there. Looking at sky conditions, again, very minimal cloud cover over the next 2 days for us. Here's what we're looking at the rest of today. Here's tomorrow morning, starting off dry, Tuesday afternoon dry. So just kind of breeze through that real quick because things are really not looking bad as we go throughout the next couple of days for us. Just looking at, I'm not sure if it just started or if I've been going for a minute, but rain chances will start to pick up by the middle of the week, and it's nothing major. We're seeing about a 20% chance both Wednesday and Thursday for an isolated shower. Friday, small chance of rain as well, but much lower rain chances than what we were dealing with just 2 weeks ago. So that's some good news, and really things are feeling a little bit more like fall now. Not going to get too comfortable. We still have 90s in the forecast, but looking at what we're dealing with over the next couple of days, things are not looking too bad for us. Something that I want to bring your attention to, though, we are keeping a close eye in the Atlantic. September is historically the most active month, where we have more named storms during the month of September, but we also tend to see the strongest storms during the month of September. That's not always the case, but again, historically speaking, we typically... Was I not going? Oh, okay. Well, if you're joining us now on our website, thank you. I want to take a look at the tropics here just off the coast of Africa. There's a potential for tropical development, and when it's not clearly organized, we just call that a tropical wave. So just off the coast of Africa, there's about a 40% chance of development over the next 7 days, and you can see its trajectory right now, not long term. We don't even have spaghetti models out for this, but this is expected to move towards the west, so something we'll continue to keep an eye on. If this ends up continuing to track westward, I mean, this is something 2 weeks away. So no immediate threat to the United States. I'm not saying that it will even reach us over here, but I'm just saying if it did, it would be a minute. So that's some good news. We'll have plenty of time to keep track of it and keep a watch on it. But like I said, we're in the most active month. Peak hurricane season is the month of September. So we typically see more storms during the month of September and stronger storms. So that's kind of what we're feeding into as we hit the first of the month. But our forecast is really not bad. Not a whole lot to talk about, which is great whenever it comes to weather. Today, 84, that average high. Definitely a beautiful day to spend outdoors. Tomorrow, same thing. Once we get into Wednesday, Thursday, those few isolated showers for us, but temperatures will be on the rise. Midweek, 86, Thursday, 88, and then we're going to see the 90s again. I knew we weren't quite done with the 90s, and I think that we could still see it a few more times. That's the average high for this time of year, September 1st, right at 91. So we're below average for the majority of the work week. Once we get to Friday, though, that's when things will get a little bit closer to normal. Same for Saturday, but we are predicted to still be a few degrees below average as we go throughout the week next week. So you can see that starting already on Sunday at 87. And whenever I show the climate outlook, I feel like sometimes it can be a little bit misleading because you see a blue color and you're thinking, oh, it's cold. It just means that it's going to be below average. So it could be a degree or two And that's probably what we will see next week. We'll see those upper 80s again. So it's not saying that it's going to be cold weather, but it's going to be a little bit cooler. So definitely feeling like fall here over the next couple of days. So again, if you have any outdoor plans for Labor Day, great conditions for that. I also want to take a look at our overnight lows tonight. Check it out. Upper 50s for us. So chilly start to our Tuesday. But again, plenty of sunshine that'll help us warm up. So just be prepared. If you're sending the kids back off to school tomorrow morning, they're definitely going to want to have a jacket at the bus stop. But they won't need it for long because, again, we are going to warm up into those lower to middle 80s by tomorrow afternoon. I want to see one more model, see if I can kind of look at the longer range of rain chances. Again, things are nice and dry, sunny today and tomorrow. Let's kind of see what we're looking at. Wednesday, this model really has the rain kind of breaking up before it reaches most of us, but again, about a 20% chance of those few hit or miss showers if it does continue to stay together and kind of impact us, but really not tracking a whole lot for us here over the next 7 days, which is great news. I'll have another update coming up in just a couple of hours. We'll take a look at current conditions, but we'll also take a look at the tropics again and those rain chances. So if you want to come back at around 11, I'm not going to say the exact time, but we'll send out a notification for you guys to join us on there. But thank you guys for joining this live. We'll have more